Yo, what's up guys, it's Codium here, back with a brand new banger video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my 7-day paddle progression on Nintendo Switch. Quick reminder, I also switched to motion, so bear in mind with that, and let's get on with the video. Day 1 of switching to paddles and motion was by far the most difficult day of my Fortnite career. I kept on making mistakes such as pressing the wrong button, and let's not even talk about my accuracy. My accuracy was utterly awful. At first I just sat in Flea's editing dictionary just to see where my general movement was. This was only a week into motion, so I was quite bad in motion itself, let alone paddles. Day 1 was by far the biggest struggle out of all of the days, purely because my muscle memory was being completely destroyed. I played for maybe 2 hours just to try and get used to paddles, but to be fair, I kind of saw no progression and I felt like I was stuck in an infinite loop of just being bad. I lacked motivation, but when I looked back at my claw video, I saw that I didn't really see much progression until around about day 3 to day 4, where I got really comfortable with it. So that's what my hopes were. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, with day 2, didn't really play that much. I did play with viewers for a bit, but in all honesty, I kind of only got a bit of practice in Flea's editing map. I've just been sticking in there for the last few days. Well, I've mainly been sticking in there for the first 2 days, just so that I can make sure that my consistency and my editing accuracy goes up, because that's what I struggled on the most when switching to claw. And bear in mind, guys, I haven't still used a gun at all using paddles. That's going to be one of the main struggles for me. I also did play some Raiders Peace Control map, and I'm going to be honest, it was proper awkward for motion. I don't know why, but it just makes my hands go in all sorts of different places, and I just wasn't really used to that, so I kind of played less of that and just focused on the editing course. Yeah, I did try out some free building, and it kind of went well, I suppose. At least for day 2 it did. So guys, before I go on to day 3, I'd like to say this is the control I've been using, and with this paddle I edit, and with this paddle I put out my builds. It's kind of what I just used, and whichever one you're using, just make sure that you have a set of binds and you just stick to them. Now on to day 3. I did do, I think, a 2.5 hour stream on this day, and I didn't get many clips because obviously I was absolutely abominable and I kept on trying to play non-paddles. However, I stayed persistent. And you know where persistency keeps you? It keeps you with the victory royales. I'm joking, it doesn't. I didn't see much progression in this day. I didn't expect to, but wait until you see day 4. A very epic day indeed. So for day 4, I'm going to talk about something that is just not really talked about much, and that is motion's aim assist. I don't know what it is about motion aim assist, but with the 2 clips I'm going to put on screen, I guess you can just see, and this was on day 4. Day 4, and my aim, I'm just locking onto people. I feel like I've got some sort of aimbot. It doesn't feel right, if you know what I mean. It doesn't feel natural, but to be fair, it feels good because I'm now used to this motion, and it was the same with claw. My aim just got better and better, and if my aim is this good on day 4, I'm just going to wonder how it's like on maybe something like day 30. It may just be insane. And my paddles, I kind of got more comfortable with them, you know. I just felt like editing, I'll put a clip of that up later, maybe for day 5. Oh, that was sensational. And it's just like everything just felt like it was just fitting into place. Day 5. Day 5 was the day that I did the trying out Rubik's settings, and to be fair, they're kind of nuts, I'm not gonna lie. But that's not the point of the video. Playing motion, I hit my first ever quad edit on Switch. That is mental to say, to be fair, guys. And day 5, that was it. That was the comfort, where my comfort reached an all-time high, and I probably played the most that day. I was just enjoying myself so much with this new paddles and motion, and paddles, oh, it made me 10 times a faster editor. I hate to say this, like, because there's all these videos like how to edit 10 times faster. Paddles is an actual technique that you can implement into your gameplay. Like, if you have a controller with paddles and you haven't switched, give it 5 or 6 days, bro. You're gonna be cracked. You're gonna be cracked. And I would like to say, I didn't actually stream that day, and that was a bit of an upset because my internet, when I wanted to stream, crashed. That's all good though, because I got the recordings for Rubik's. Epic day. However, guys, I noticed something that was bad, is that me playing in game, that was atrocious. I couldn't play in real, like in games, and I just know, and I just struggled with that, and I struggled under the pressure. That was a mistake I wish I didn't make. So if you guys are going to switch to paddles, 100%, you have to watch out and you have to practice playing against other players, whether this be realistics or just pub games. It doesn't matter. Just do it. If you guys didn't hear already, my internet did crash and that was quite an annoying event to happen for day 6, and it happened for the entirety of day 6 until just before I was going to go to sleep. Then it uncrashed, la-di-da, but I couldn't have the opportunity to get any clips. So I'm going to count day 6 and day 7 together, purely because couldn't play on day 6. So let's just say day 6 and day 7, banging day. Most definitely where I saw the most improvement. And in all honesty, I just felt now, at least at that time, just comfortable on claw. I was 2v2ing people with Duff with paddles, and that's weird for me to say, but that's just kind of how it is, you know. And now I can say that I'm comfortable with paddles and that I'm used to playing on paddles enough to where I can go into a game, maybe even play some arena soon, on paddles. But if you guys want to actually know the reason why I started playing paddles in the first place, was because of an injury I had on my thumb. Basically, I injured my thumb while I was playing football, quite badly to where using it would just make it even worse. I think it's fractured, but to be fair, I'm not really sure. Don't know whether I should go to a doctor, but that doesn't really matter. And so I can't really use my right thumb. So I had to switch to motion, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to be bad, so I might as well play paddles as well, and then just see where it gets me. And it got me here. I got a couple snazzy clips, whether that be pre-fires, just edit courses, it doesn't really matter. Like, I've done that, and maybe because of an injury, I almost got better than I was before. That's kind of insane, you know, boys. You know what, guys? Thank you all for watching to the end. And YouTube has told me that only around about 2% of you people who watch my videos are subscribed. So if you could subscribe, that would be much, much appreciated. You know, maybe hit 2.5k before the end of the year. That could be a thing. That could be a thing, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys press one button, maybe 2 if you want to subscribe and notifications on. Also smash that like button if you want to support me that one bit further. Comment 3 times and I'm out. Peace.